Well, now to clashes in Turkey. Police there broke up a rally today in support of the ousted opposition leader, Özgür Özel. Security forces used water cannon and tear gas against activists in the western city of Izmir. The opposition CHP political party has been in turmoil since a court last week overturned the election of Özel as its leader, citing irregularities. Police stormed the party's headquarters in Ankara 2 days ago. Özel is one of President Recep Tayyip Erdogan's most prominent opponents. Under his leadership, the CHP won significant victories in municipal elections back in 2024. The party is appealing against the court's dismissal of Özel. All right, let me go now to our Turkey correspondent, Dorian Jones. Dorian, first of all, what triggered this latest escalation around Turkey's opposition party, the CHP?
It all goes back to a convention of the CHP party in 2023, where the leader, Kemal Kılıçdaroğlu, was replaced. This was after him losing 12 consecutive elections. Özgür Özel, seen as a much younger man, just 51 years old compared to Kılıçdaroğlu's 77 years of age. He was much more dynamic. But according to figures within the party who had lost, they complained, they said that there was corruption involved, like delegates were bought, and the court has subsequently upheld their decision and have annulled that convention and reinstated Kemal Kılıçdaroğlu. That is despite the courts, according to the constitution, having no jurisdiction over elections. That belongs to the country's Supreme Election Council. But despite that, Kemal Kılıçdaroğlu was placed back in the headquarters of the CHP with the help of riot police using pepper gas and batons. And now we're in the situation of an unprecedented battle over the future of the main opposition party in Turkey.
Dorian, this crackdown that we're seeing right now, can we say that this is an attempt to contain a growing political challenge to President Erdogan?
Well, that's certainly what the opposition claim. And in fact, Özel said this is a judicial coup. Now, the ruling AKP party and the Ministry of Justice dismiss this. They say this is purely a legal matter. This has nothing to do with politics. Although the timing of this happening just before a 9-day holiday, and also the fact that this comes at a time when the main CHP party is facing an unprecedented legal crackdown. Dozens of its mayors, including many of Turkey's largest cities, have been jailed, along with hundreds of officials of the party, including the mayor here in Istanbul, Ekrem İmamoğlu. This country has never witnessed such a prolonged crackdown on the main opposition, and this latest move, according to the opposition, is the latest move in ending an effective opposition in Turkey.
Dorian, despite all of this, we are not seeing large-scale nationwide protests. Why is that? I mean, why is there no broader public outcry here?
Well, certainly after the jailing last year of the Istanbul mayor İmamoğlu, you saw massive protests in Istanbul, hundreds of thousands of people on the streets. This didn't happen this time. Now, one key factor possibly is that it occurred just before the 9-day holiday, the Muslim holiday of Eid. Many of the cities had already emptied. The universities were closed. All the schools were closed. People had returned back to their hometown. So effectively, many people were either on holiday or had left the cities. Now, this means that there wasn't this base that allowed for mass protests. I think also Özel has used this time to consolidate his base. He's trying to isolate Kılıçdaroğlu politically. None of the heavy hitters of the main opposition have aligned with Kılıçdaroğlu, and he's also been reaching out to the opposition parties for their support. But time could be running out for Özel. According to reports, the prosecutors are seeking the lifting of the immunity of 9 opposition members of parliament, and Özel is believed to be one of them. He could be facing jail soon.
Dorian Jones for us with the latest on this developing story in Turkey tonight. Dorian, thank you.